Alright, hey guys, we are back for more Star Wars: The Old Republic. We are going to talk to the Brother organization, which I'm doing right now.
Do you lead the Brothers?
We are a brotherhood, united in noble purpose. We have no leader. Our path is obvious. We take beings without value and give them value. We give labor to those who suffer without purpose. Our works enable greater works. Our labors create laborers. Useless beings are made useful again. The galaxy is made better.
Before I leave Mek-Sha, I'm making sure your entire operation is torn apart.
You will not. None can sway us from our righteous path. Your words waste breath that could be used productively. This entire event is a waste. We will witness no more of it.
I think I'm going to talk to the Indigo first. That's the Mandalorians.
What do you want?
To the point. Let me return the favor. I'm looking for some help. Interested?
You think Darmanda want to fight and die in your little war? You're out of your mind. We're doing just fine on Mek-Sha.
I'm here to get your help with our operations on Mek-Sha. No fighting needed.
Interesting. Depending on the details. Look, this isn't a good place to do business. Too many years. Maybe the canteen will later, and we'll see.
So we might actually be able to sway both the votes. I was just getting the Mando's votes because those will actually be useful in later, I believe, actually for the Republic.
Chonki faguta geopora geoto kakise. Demote que casa do bonielis dioto. Chai con kunta chichai.
One can never have too many friends.
La tuva jikusia. Conchita chichakta. Kusa mala chikuta. Ikosa mose ala chuta. Koba ne puta taise jeskusku.
I'm curious. What's your stance on fueling the Republic's ships?
Kasuyali koyaran kenka kurung. Kliskataka yos oska uka pakuta. Makipuna mali tuta o mishka. Kusa mala chikuta. Ikosa mose ala chuta.
The sooner the better.
Bampaula kavaji oto.
I'm sure we can figure something out.
Tungi machechu. Kafstu undile. Jigo hola lukuta. Tungi machechu. Kuti nankihe. Wanawa de bloto wijawa.
Yeah, the Brothers, we could not even make a deal somewhat.
Had enough fun for one night?
I'm finished here.
We heard about the assassin earlier. Glad you're still in one piece. They should have known one Sith wouldn't cut it with you.
Honestly, not convinced they were an assassin at all.
Strange. But I guess we have no choice but to keep moving forward. On the bright side, the docks aren't the defensive nightmare I was afraid they'd be. Plenty of good choke points, blind corners. in elevated positions.
Hutbreaker doesn't want an invasion, so Narlock's only allowed to bring a limited deployment. He's rounding up his best troops now.
Got a lot of practice working on droids on Ossus, so I'll help Junker modify his service droids to help us fight. In the meantime, I sent Arn to stake out the Brothers' territory and watch for Imperial activity. If they send anyone after us, we'll know.
Good work. I'm gonna meet with one of the crew leaders and get us that last vote.
Good luck with that. I can't even get them to put in their work orders right.
If you need anything, just say the word and we'll be there.
So I'm kind of start with Jakku. Yes, I put his regular costume on because I like that much more than his older costume. If you guys don't like that, I can just instantly take it off and it'll be whatever the current storyline is. I just like his old style a lot better.
Told you. Didn't say a word. When have you ever cared about manners?
Yeah, I'm gonna lower my things down to
Reminder,
40 because I
mechanized
want
travel
to
is
be
for
buying
official
toys in
business
time.
only.
I'm gonna go right to here for now.
Be safe out
See
there.
if I have to go further actually. Who knows? Who cares? Sometimes.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes. Be safe out there.
That's why they told you to do that. Because the taxis actually don't take you to those portions. Yeah, you gotta keep somewhat up to date with those, but the problem is you really can't, so you do eventually just get
Greetings.
booked.
You are cleared for the following travel routes.
Hoping I get to the Indigos first. If I don't, then I guess I won't have to see what I can do, but... yeah, that's the Indigo first. I think you can get both of them on your side, and I think it's actually better of an idea to get both of them on your side, because if you don't, not gonna be the easiest job in the world, and you could could switch their votes later on.
Ah, one of my favorite cantinas in the galaxy.
Well, well, you showed up. I prefer doing business here. Better drinks, no dress code, industrial waste disposal in the back if there's trouble.
Let's pick up where we left off at the party.
Well, let's start here. What exactly do you want from me?
The Republic fleet has to get that fuel. I want you to vote to sell it to them.
I get it. You want to buy my vote. Very upstanding. Well, everything's for sale at the right price. You know how this works. You do a little something for me first, and I'll consider it.
What did you have in mind?
You know that slimy little roadie in Vink? Runs a smuggling crew? He's been raising prices on me, and I'm sick of it. Profits are thin enough without that bug-eyed scammer butting in. I want him and his bodyguards dead. No witnesses, no chance the Darmander catches the blame. I know the guy who's next in line. Done business together. He'll hire some of my guys as bodyguards and I'll be in a nice spot. So, there it is. Take out Vik, and the vote's yours.
You can count on me. Vik is as good as dead.
Take this communicator and get somewhere out of the way. Buzz Vik with it, and he'll think Hutbreaker's calling for him. Use it to call me when the job's done. Once I see it with my own eyes, we'll be golden.
Price gouging, I'm not the biggest fan of, so. Plus, I could use the Mandalorians later as a much more profitable, ideally. You can't actually go, well, now you can go that way, just now that might be actually useless. God, they really make this tough to navigate here. Well, I'm gonna die getting eaten alive. It's 102 deaths. I don't understand how you're supposed to actually find a way out of here. You know what, guys, I'll be back very soon, because this may take some time.
But they paid on time.
Alright, so we got 17 minutes.
Feeling a bit better now?
But, now we're entering the story arena, guys, so we just gotta enter this arena and then we'll be good to go. I guarantee you the other side was the same way, like, kill the Mandos and we'll be good to go.
Mitisa Roda, Kopana cha Porco Utman Gisa? Onkiki ato cha kampat noka, Chisa bicha.
Job's done. Good. The boat's yours. Good luck with your war.
If you decide you're interested in mercenary work for the Republic after all?
Even if I was interested, no chance the Republic would put somebody like me on the payroll. See you when I see you.
Feeling a bit better now?
Arn, is that you?
Listen, I need your help. There are slaves. Dozens of them. The brothers are loading them into shuttles. Imperial shuttles. We have to stop them.
I'm on my way.
Thank you. We can't just let this happen.
Tau, do you read me? Arn is attacking the brothers. They're about to ship out slaves for the Empire.
Blast it. I'll meet you there.
I think we'd just go to the 3 points. Honestly, we could really just go to any one of those darn things. It's just a lot easier to go to 3 points.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.
I did not know you had to go to the Keeper. That's the one thing I hate about the zoning. Is like, you really can't use your 6 minutes. You're gonna lose always some money going to these things, you know? Yeah, we're gonna let it go down to 40, and I might even just let it go down to 30, because honestly, you don't need that much.
This place always creeped me out.
So we can force the brothers and kick them off this planet. Might be a good idea, actually. Although you can basically avoid every single brother in this vicinity, actually. Kind of funny. Now, except for these ones.
Feeling a bit better now?
Because it's a discreet mission, you know. It does not matter how many brothers we kill. And we were never gonna get their vote anyway, so like... this also still tells you how bad they are with votes. might be a better way to actually earn their vote too. Yeah, these are not the easiest to tag, because of a little bit of lag electrics here.
Is that better?
Now I'm gonna equip myself with one thing. I know it's gonna waste 10,000 credits. Yeah, I did not get anything useful out of that. Just hope I would. They should have honestly put the heal things over here. Alright, let's use a heal burst. Not the easiest fight in the world, but I think it might be my own might be a little lower than I could have it to be. Because I had to use a heal burst to really win this fight.
Is that better?
Arn,
They're slavers. Monsters. The worst scum in the galaxy. But I don't want to kill them. I didn't want to kill any of them. I had to. They didn't give me any other choice, did they? There was no other way to get to the slaves and free them before it was too late. What else could I do? Was there some other way? Please, I have to know. You have to tell me.
some people can't be reasoned with. Like you said, they left you no choice.
But I'm a Jedi. A protector, not a killer. Thou doesn't know, but when I was injured, the people we were fighting, they were slavers too. Back then, I couldn't stop them. Years of recovery and pain. Maybe I didn't want there to be another way. Maybe I saw my chance to get payback, and I took it. I don't think that's who I am. I don't want that to be who I am. But part of me is glad they're dead.
We all feel that pull from the dark side sometimes. It's part of the Force, part of all of us. But it doesn't control you unless you let it.
You're right. Thank you. Thank you.
Arn! Are you all right?
I'm sorry, Master. I'm sorry for all of this. I saw those people being rounded up, and I couldn't... I didn't know what else to do.
Come on. The imps might send reinforcements. Let's get back to Junker's place, and you can tell me everything.
I could take a risk and see if I can get back to the palace just by teleporting. Let's get back to all the way to the Hutbreaker's compound. All the way. So you really only could choose one. That was kind of sad. So you could go back. You could go, you know, like both, but like I guess it's kind of like I guess you could only choose one, which is kind of sad.
Greetings.
A little bit
You
there.
are cleared for the following travel routes.
Yeah, we did guess a little bit off course, but you know, it's just your speed is to your advantage. I gotta do a little bit of healing, so let me get to my droid. Yeah, I was 6 grand healing worth. Not an exacto guy, so it's not really worth it to me for me to buy like 40 of them. I just try to use them up and then go down how much I actually need.
You didn't just hit the brothers, you practically wiped them out. We're supposed to be keeping the peace.
Arn was there on my orders. If you or Hutbreaker have a problem with what he did, take it up with me.
You think I care that those creeps are gone? I'd give you a medal if I could. It's Hutbreaker who wants our hides over it.
Is she still willing to sell us the fuel?
Yes, for an extra 40%.
Then let's stick to the mission. We don't need to give Arn any more grief than he's already giving himself.
How is Arn?
He's still struggling, but I've been there. I'll help him through. He'll hold his post when the time comes.
The vote went in our favor, so I've got the fleet organized and ready to start refueling. Safe bet the imps will show up as soon as we start. So we'd better get ourselves into position right away. I'll meet you all here at the docks.
Hey, I wanted to thank you for letting me know when Arn called you. I'm glad I had the chance to help him.
Of course. You're his master. He needed your guidance.
Still feels weird to think of it that way, but I appreciate you trusting me to do it.
My best troops. Wish I could bring more, but we're on thin ice with Hutbreaker as it is.
There are 3 main approaches the imps could use for their assault. The main catwalks, the maintenance tunnels, or the docks themselves via shuttle.
The main catwalk is the most direct route, so we'll have our strongest defense there. Commander, that's you.
All right. What about the other routes?
Arn and I would be best for the tunnels. In close quarters like that, they'll never make it past our lightsabers.
My droids know those tunnels better than anyone. I'll send them to back you up.
My troops will cover the docks as best they can, but our anti-aircraft weapons are limited. Once our ships start refueling, weapons and docking bays are disabled.
We can help with that. Z5K shoulder-launched anti-aircraft missiles. Self-guiding, high velocity, top of the line. Bonus for services rendered.
Thanks, Indigo. They'll be a big help.
Good hunting.
Sounds like we're ready.
A lot of people are counting on us. The future of the Republic depends on getting these ships to Corellia. Let's make it happen.
We can do this! We must do this! For the Republic!
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the episode here, probably like maybe 10 seconds early, not even really though, because... But yeah, we're gonna end the episode 10 seconds early, mainly because right when I walk in here it's gonna be a storyline, and that's about all. Bye guys.